Okay, but you can't grab other people's children and throw them in, especially an infant.
All right, well,
so you don't know why you did that?
For fun. Thank you, folks. Look what you're doing. No balls. You have no conscience. You have no love. Oh, really? What's the crime? Throwing a baby?
What's up, everybody? Today we have another entitled Karen getting arrested. Now for this one, I'm going to need you to strap in because we have a 60-year-old Karen who decided to throw a stranger's baby for fun. And somehow she didn't think there was anything wrong with that. So get ready, it's about to get wild. But before we get into that, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Aura. What I'm about to tell you is extremely important. Last month, AT&T sent an email to their customers saying that 7.6 million accounts have been compromised and that personal information has been stolen. It was later revealed that it was actually 73 million current and former customers who had their info leaked on the dark web. The stolen information contained full names, email addresses, mailing addresses, phone numbers, date of birth, and even social security numbers. And that's why when a situation like this happens, you need Aura. Aura scans the clear web and the dark web and automatically sends requests to remove your information, therefore protecting you and making sure you don't become a victim of identity theft or scams. And Aura does all this plus so much more for your cybersecurity, all for the low price of $12 a month. When it comes to your personal information online, you have to take it seriously because victims of identity thefts are often out tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars before they can resolve the issue. So it's better to solve it before it even happens. Luckily for you, you can try Aura for free for 14 days by using my link in the description and in the pinned comment. So don't wait until hackers have your information and try out Aura today. Now back to the video.
I mean, I don't really care, but like I care.
I just want to know if she lives
I just don't want her to know who we are.
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
Well, yeah, we're gonna identify her and all that first, but
I think there might be some mental instability.
Yeah.
She's talking real.
I just don't want to know who we
evaluate her
are.
for that.
Yeah.
Say less. All right, man.
Yeah, just don't want her lingering around.
Yeah.
I don't. Right.
Like I don't want to know her names or address or anything. She's kind of crazy.
so you guys wouldn't want to press charges? You just kind of.
I don't think so.
No, I'm like confused.
If she's not a resident, make her leave or something. Cause
Yeah.
I ain't even seen her before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's on her beautiful selfie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to get their story, or did you get that already?
I talked to him a little bit, but now I'm just trying to do something.
Well, I'm heading home. You want to meet me at our house?
No, we could just talk right here.
All right, what are you gonna say? What do you want to ask?
I just want to know what's going on.
What do you mean what's going on? I don't know what's going on. What
Okay,
do you tell me?
All right, let me
going on
give
with
you
you?
the information I have, and then we'll see if you could help me piece together everything, right? So basically, they're saying that without permission, you took their child and threw him in the pool.
I tossed him in the pool a couple feet. Yeah. Is that like wrong? Is that a law against that?
Yeah, well, you can't like grab.
You can't just
other
grab
people's-
somebody's
Yeah, well,
random child and without them.
I didn't do it with bad intentions. If I mean, if you had bad intentions, maybe we could have something happening.
Okay, but you can't grab other people's children and throw them in, especially an infant.
All right. Well,
and throw
so
them in the
what
water.
do we do now? Do we lock me up in jail? Throw me away?
Well, I want you to explain what's going on a little bit more, because I mean.
Well, there's really no explanation.
Do you understand?
I don't have anything to explain.
I mean,
not
so you don't know
understand
why
what
you did that?
For fun.
Are you serious? You threw a baby that can't swim in a pool for fun? What kind of psychopath are we dealing with over here? The baby can't swim. You could have drowned an infant and you think that's funny? Man, some people are twisted. I mean, just as it stands right now, she could be charged with child endangerment or attempted murder. Let's see what happens.
I guess.
Yeah, but
Okay. Did you ask the parent if that was okay with them?
Actually, no, I didn't actually get pre-permission. Did you get permission from your parent to come out here today and talk to me?
I did actually.
Well, you did? Oh, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, see?
But this is my
oh
job.
my gosh, you know.
But I'm a grown
oh my
man.
God, you broke the law.
But I'm a grown man.
But there's a law about that. It doesn't matter whether you're grown or
I'm
not.
not grabbing other people.
All right, ma'am.
Can I speak?
Wait, is there a
All right,
law?
so
I-
there's
Wait,
a law. It's called
wait.
battery, right? You committed battery against the
so
infant.
lock me up?
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
You know
That's what we're trying to figure out right
Do
now.
you have your ID on you?
All right.
Can we start that? I don't know.
No,
I don't know
actually,
what your name is.
I do not have
Okay,
my
what's your
ID
name
with
then?
Eileen.
At least put her hands on your kids against your will and kids' will. Could be simple battery, it could be child abuse. Are you interested in pursuing charges against her for it? Or you want to just evaluate her and make sure,
Just
something's
want to get
okay?
out of here, not know who we are.
I just want to know if she's
Okay.
a resident
Okay.
and not to use the school. Because
Okay.
I will not feel safe being
Yeah.
here with her. But
What we can do is, like, we really can't give you all that information, but
Right.
what we can do is we can put it all into our case report,
Okay.
our incident report,
Right.
what's going on. We'll give you the case number for it,
Okay.
and what you can do is make a public records request on that,
Okay.
and then you can take that information to the HOA or the board or whatever, and then let them know
Okay.
if she is a resident or not.
Either way.
Yeah, either way. That'd be your best bet, just to protect you guys and to cover CYA and
Everybody's kids
everybody.
here,
Yeah, because it is definitely no bueno.
You know what? Do we really have to do this? This is like
And what's
crazy.
your-
Talk to them a little more. I mean, I don't think that they
Eileen,
have.
what's your last name, Eileen?
We'll
You know
talk
what?
to them in a
I'm
second.
sorry. I don't really think they have a complaint.
Eileen, what's
a
your
valid
last name?
complaint. You really want to do
Ma'am.
this?
Eileen, what's your last name? You have a middle name, Eileen?
Yeah, I do. Do you?
I do. What's
Okay.
your middle name?
Why?
What's your middle name?
Why do you want to know it?
I need to know it to identify.
Why?
it.
Oh, well, you know what? You know.
Ma'am, look, I'm Sergeant Cavas with the Sheriff's Office. I'm one of the supervisors. You put your hand on a kid against their will. That
I
is a
did not-
crime in
wait,
this state.
I
Hold
did
on,
not
time
know-
out. I'm talking.
I
I'm
did not-
talking. I'm talking.
You people. All
right,
right. Yes. Thank
Give
you,
me your
folks. Look what you're doing. Look what you've done.
No, ma'am, you did this yourself. They didn't even want to press charges, but we got to identify you. So you're at least going to jail for resisting now. You want to play games? This is what you get, okay?
Put the flagger. Let's see, Fox secured.
Let's go. Take her to the car. Hey, it's your primary, right?
Yeah.
Active local is FDA reference
Have a seat.
measure to redeliver these equipment on
Have a seat, ma'am.
I'm sitting.
You have to put your leg.
You gotta
don't wanna get in
you're,
this
You're going
car.
all the way in the car,
I do
ma'am.
not want to
You're
get in
going
this
all
car.
the way in the car.
You know this. I don't want to get in this car.
Okay. And I don't want to come to work some days, but I still do.
Lady, you might not want to get in the car, but you sure are getting in there because you relinquished your freedom today by putting your hands on someone else's baby and putting that baby in danger. You decided that you wanted to go to jail. Now, you think it's funny, but I'm sure when you're sitting in jail and now you're facing charges, you're not going to find it as amusing.
Well, you don't do it. You know what? You don't. What do you do it for? Why do you work?
To protect the little kids like that.
Oh, you know what?
going
He
to
was
the pool.
not. He was not in danger. He was not in danger.
I got it. You have your camera on?
Yeah, it should be.
So they don't want to pursue charges for the battery.
Alright.
We can do resisting because she wants to play games with the, like, we're doing an investigation.
Yeah.
And she's resisting, so we can at least hit her with that. Hey, have you talked to her at all?
Just with Paula.
Any talking?
Huh?
Have you done any talking with her at all?
No.
What?
We just gotta
Come
switch
out, you're gonna
handcuffs.
Turn around, and I'm gonna put my
I'll
handcuffs
turn
on.
around. Okay. You,
Alright.
my your handcuffs are on me already.
We're gonna put his handcuffs on you. I'm gonna take
Why?
mine because I want my handcuffs back.
Because I'm gonna be taking you. These are his handcuffs. All right.
All right.
Hey, do you folks really think
Face the car.
Who's complaining here? Why are you doing this to me? Why? Excuse me. Why is this happening?
Well, you're going to jail for resisting us.
For resisting what? I didn't
Our
resist
our
anything.
investigation.
So
You know what? Of course I'm going to resist. Why should I like
right,
agree to this? I'm not agreeing to this.
okay. All right. You have a good one now.
Just double up.
A good at what? A good what? What do you mean I'm good
Face the
what
car.
at?
A good day.
I want you to have a good
I'm not having a good day, sir.
Yeah, stop
If
moving.
you want me to have a good day, you should just not let your buddy put these other cuffs on me.
Okay.
All right.
How can anyone have a good day putting it?
In the car. Back into the car. Come on, get back in the car.
I don't want to do this.
Okay. You don't have to.
I am resisting. And let me know. I am resisting
Put your
this
foot in.
arrest. I want you to know that. I am resisting.
I know you are.
All right, we're just gonna leave your bike here since you don't want to
You know, I
cooperate
am
with it.
resisting this arrest. I want you to know that. And my bike is here fine. I'm not worried about it because I live in a good, safe neighborhood and
All right.
it's going to be just fine. Just leave it. Teach me to
She said just leave her bike here as well, so.
I am resisting this arrest, yes. Put that...
Delta 214, Park Road, Jump 50.
Delta 214.
Detained for no personally.
So you can't,
November
charge
Hotel,
me with
X-ray.
resisting arrest because I'm not resisting this arrest.
X-ray, 97.
Just leave me right here.
Well, 2 seconds ago you said you were resisting, now you're saying you're not. Well, you know what? It doesn't even matter what you say because by the definition of the law, you were resisting the investigation by refusing to ID. Now, she was very lucky that they didn't want to press charges. She could have just ID'd and moved on with her day. But of course, we're dealing with a Karen, so they never choose the easy route and they always choose the option to go to jail.
You know?
Can you take a look at the call I sent to your MDT in the back?
Hey, you know, if you want to throw a conscience here, or like, you know, you could turn this car around and bring me back to my house. Yes, you can. You can actually. You actually can, but you're a asshole. Or whatever you are. Whatever you are. You have no balls, you have no conscience, you have no love, you have no love of other people. You're whatever you are. Okay, drop me off and it's not your problem, right? Let it be somebody else's problem. Prosecute me for nothing. I did nothing wrong. And you're like contributing to this whole thing. You're a big contributor, and you know what? You want that on your conscience? Then go right ahead. You know, you know what? It's part of your life. You gotta live with it. If that's what you want to be, you know, fine. Live with it. Feel good. Feel good about it, or you're gonna feel bad about it later. You'll probably feel bad about it later, but you're doing it anyway because you have no whatever. You know, you're doing nothing wrong. You're just doing your job.
Fire Delta 313, status check.
What's a good phone number for you?
You know what? I don't have a phone, so what if it's better? My phone is like, no, I don't have my phone on me, so, you know, it doesn't matter, does it?
You don't know your phone number?
No, I do know my phone number. I do know it. But why should I tell you? Are you going to call me? You know, I don't have my phone with me anyway. You know what? I don't know your phone number, and I don't want to know it. Even if you told me, you know what would I do with it? Would I call you someday and say, hey dude, hey, you remember arresting me on this day? What was it? What's the date? May 2nd? You remember arresting me and taking me to jail to lock me up? You put handcuffs on me, put me in the back of your car, treat me like a animal. Not even animal. Animals probably get better treatment than me. You just have to, you know.
Well, I'll just put it out there that even animals know not to harm their offsprings or other animals' offspring. So I'm just putting it out there that you're not even capable of having the level of reasoning that an animal has. So yeah, it says a lot about you.
Treat me like crap. Why? Would you treat yourself this way? Would you? Really? Think about it.
Sorry, Delta 214, 1065, 21C, Charlie.
Would you want to be treated this way, dude?
81C, Charlie.
Tell me. Really? Is that why you have this job? Because you like, you know, harming other people? Hurting other people? Really? Think about it, dude. Really? I'll give you my number and you can call me and you tell me one day why you did this to me. Really. Tell me now without my phone number. Tell me right now why you do this. Why? Oh, really? What's the crime? Throwing a baby into a pool?
That is also a crime, but they do not want
Why is that a crime? Tell me, where is this written as a crime, and how do you know this? It's a crime. I've done it with my own children, or my own child, and I wasn't arrested for that. Why am I getting arrested now? I don't get it. What? So, I threw in other children. I threw my sister's child in a pool. And that's not my own child. Why is that a crime? Today is a crime? It became a law like yesterday? I didn't know there was a law against it. You know, I really didn't. I didn't know it was a crime. You know, I didn't actually. I just. When you say throw away, does that mean like throw away, wish you were dead? You know, maybe I could see maybe that being a crime. I didn't have any malice in mind. How did these laws become an act? I mean, do you know anything about those? Is that why you're doing this? Because you're not sure what you're doing? And you have to let somebody else decide? I guess so. That's how it usually goes. Hey, what's your name?
Deputy Bishop.
Deputy? Are you Deputy Bishop? What's your first name? Are there more than one Deputy Bishop in the Flagler County
There's not.
Sheriffs? Okay. Alright, then that's enough, I guess, right?
Badge number's 1.
I don't need your badge number. I don't need your birth date or, you know, your social security number. I really don't think I need that. And I don't care who your brother is, or your father is, or your mother is, you know? Why are you freaking taking me over here to a jail? Lockup. Do you actually know what happens to people that get put in here? Do you know? Is that why you're doing it? Are you some kind of masochist? Why do you do this to me? Or have you ever done this before? Is this your first time?
So no, it's definitely not his first time. I'm sure he deals with Karens like you on the daily, and I think the word you were looking for was sadist, not masochist. And even then, it doesn't apply. He's just doing his job, which is temporarily removing a criminal from society.
Maybe that's why. Oh, I get it. Okay. You don't know. This is like your first training day. Well, you know what? You're going to look back on this day and regret it and quit your job. And I hope it happens soon. What? I hope you plan on it. You should, man. Oh my God. I guess you don't. If you took this job, maybe you didn't plan on it. Maybe you want to have a 3,000-year career of it, right? I mean, you chose this profession. This is what you want to do, right? Forever. You might live longer than 100 years. You want to keep doing this? Really? Nice, dude. Real nice. You better rethink your profession. I really think so. And whatever. Do what you will. I said it. I'm sorry, what's your name again?
You don't remember?
Yes, I don't remember.
I just told you, like...
I know that, but I know what I have a lot on my mind, I guess, or maybe not enough, and I just didn't really recall your name. You could repeat it.
Alright, so we're almost done with the video, but make sure you don't skip this part because this guy was actually a witness to the whole thing. And his account of the events truly showcase how much of a lunatic this Karen is.
I said, you know, Eli's home if you need anything. And as I walked up, I opened the gate and the lady sitting there holding a baby, and she's, you know, in tears. She's just bawling. I'm like, ma'am, is everything all right? And she's like, no, this lady picked up my baby and just threw him in the water. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, do you know her? She's like, no. I'm like, where's she playing around? She's like, can your baby swim? Or she's like, no, my baby's a baby. She's like, she just picked him up and threw him with no regard. I'm like, that seems weird.
Yeah.
And so when I walked up, the lady she's in question was actually talking to my 10-year-old. And my son walks up to me and I'm like, hey man, is everything okay? She's like, no, the lady took Kai's goggles and she kind of just threw him in the deep end. And when I asked her to go get him, she told me no. She's like, he can go get him. And she's like, no ma'am, he can't swim in the deep. He can't swim, that's why he's in the shallows. So I just asked her politely, I said, hey man, will you go get those goggles? You know, my son can't swim. Oh, he can swim. I'm like, no ma'am, he can't. I'm his dad. I would know if he could swim or not.
Right.
My other son's not dressed to swim. Can you just grab him for us, please, so we can go? I don't want to fight. I don't want to go back and forth. She grabbed him, she took him, and she threw him out of the pool across the field, and she's like, you go get him. I'm like, okay. I'm like, Z, go grab the goggles. We're going to leave. We go to leave. She gets out the pool. She kind of gets up in my face, and I'm like, man, I don't want to have a confrontation with you. Please just don't walk up on me. I don't see what the problem is. I'm like, you don't see what the problem is? Picking up a complete stranger's baby and throwing him into the pool? She's like, well, he ain't complaining. I'm like, the baby?
It's a baby.
And so then I kind of got the gist that she wasn't, you know, quite right.
Yeah.
And so they were outside. They had already, you know, called the police. So I just kind of stood out there in case they needed any witness statements. Then she came out the pool area and she tried to walk back up to, you know, the lady with the baby. And I just kind of stood in front of her like, ma'am, she don't want to talk. We don't want any trouble. They don't want to talk. They're very upset. Just go. So then she kind of got up in my face and she's like, and what are you know, basically, what are you going to do? I'm like, I don't want to do anything. Just don't walk up on me, that, you know. So then she tried to touch me like, man, please don't touch me. So then she went back to the pool and just as she was walking back in, that's when the deputy showed up and she kind of got agitated toward them and they took her in and I was just blown away. I just told my son, I think I'm just going to come to the pool with you.
Well, that's the end of the video. She didn't get charged for battery because they didn't want to press charges, but she did indeed get charged with resisting arrest. Another Karen arrested, another one bites the dust. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to try out Aura for free for 14 days by using my link available in the description and in the pinned comment. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.